Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a special card to celebrate somebody special in my life. I'm going to start off by using the celebration stamp from the Project Life Remember This stamp set. I've got it mounted on clear block H, and I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's cut 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to stamp the phrase on the bottom of this Whisper White cardstock using Tip Top Taupe. There we go. Now you'll notice perhaps that the celebration stamp has some stars on it, so I'm going to follow the star motif all the way through my card. The next thing I want to do is bring in my Big Shot. I've got my basic platform on tab 1, my bottom standard cutting pad. I've got the cardstock that I just stamped, and I've got the stars embossing folder. And what I want to do is just emboss the top part of the cardstock layer that I'm going to be using on my card. You want to get it nice and straight in your embossing folder. Put the top standard cutting pad on and run it through. So I've got my phrase on the bottom and I've got my stars embossed on the top. Love it. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is die cut some stars as well. So for that, I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform. Got my bottom standard cutting pad, and I'm going to die cut 2 Watermelon Wonder stars. So I'm going to have to do them one after another. There's one, and then I'll just move it down and I'll run it through my Big Shot again. And then I'm going to do 3 larger stars using Tip Top Taupe. So there's my small ones. Now I'm using the stars framelets for this project. I love the stars framelets because there's several in a pack, and they're perfect for layering or to go from small to medium to large. Go. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do 3 of these. I'll have the measurements for all of the cardstock layers over on my blog. So after the video's over, if you're interested in trying this project at home, you can hop on over there and find all the measurements. Okay, and there's my 3 stars that are the medium size, and I've got my 2 stars that are the smaller size. So let's put it all together to complete the card. I've got a piece of Watermelon Wonder cardstock. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5. Scored it over on my Simply Scored at the 4 1/4 mark, and that's going to be my card base. To that, I'm going to add another layer of cardstock. It's Delightful Dijon. These are 2 of the new in colors that are going to be available to purchase in the next 2 years, catalog years. And the Tip Top Taupe is a 3rd one. I really like the combination of these colors together. Not something that I would normally choose, but it really goes well together. Stampin' Up! Spends a lot of time researching in colors to bring you what's most current and coordinated together. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere my stars on the front. I'm going to move them up a little bit. I've got one. I wonder if all three are going to fit. Yeah, I suppose. Number 2. I'd like a little bit of white showing through. Yeah, that'll work. And number 3. I want it to be able to fit into an envelope. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to grab my Watermelon Wonder stars, and I'm going to pop those up. I got this card idea from another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I used to think that I had to be super creative to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm not very creative. We share lots of ideas with each other. We take each other's ideas and we make them our own. So this is my own version. Thanks, Mary, for sharing the original layout idea that I used to create this idea for you. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog. Oh, you know what? I have something else I want to add to this. I forgot that I wanted to put some embellishments on as well. So let's quickly do that before I close out my video. I've got my paper snips that are not working so well. Normally they pop right underneath these. There we go, rhinestone jewels. And let's just add a bit of bling here and there for some added interest to the card. Celebrations need a bit of bling, don't they? There's my next one. And let's do one more. Where will I put it? I think I'll put it over here, like so. There we go. Now I can close out my video. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurements for the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, check out my product and project ideas. I try and share something every day. You won't want to miss my online clubs, especially my Creative Express catalog tour. It's rockin' and rollin' and will show you amazing product and project ideas just for a small monthly order. You can ask me a question or just cruise through lots of other sample ideas. I'm Terry. I'm Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.